I'm muted. Great. It's a really nice way to start the show. Muted. Welcome to Near Nirvana Witching Hour. Um, Today I have my brother. I think I said it last week. I don't remember that I was gonna have my brother over on our show, on my show, to talk about the experiences that they have in their house, the stuff that their old house, and then this new one that they have more stuff going on. Um, and other little experiences that he or like our family they had that I don't remember. But yeah, this is my brother. Introduce yourself, brother. Your name and mute yourself.
Hi, I'm George, and I'm your brother.
This is my baby brother. I'm like trying to find. I was trying to find something, but I can't. Forget it. Um, but yeah, so welcome to Near Nirvana, brother.
Thank you, thank you.
Um, so okay, let's get to it. First, um, as I have talked about so many things, but maybe some stuff that maybe I haven't um talked about that you would like to share. Um, what was like the earliest experience that you know of that it happened with our family? Oh, oh, you're muted right now.
Oh my bad. One of the earliest that I experiences that I've had, it's back in I can't remember when it was, but it was
Yeah.
when my best friend from high school had passed away, and well, I didn't like see it or experience it, but my little brother, our little brother, he the house that we used to live at. I think you spoke about this house before, where like it was really haunted, and that we would hear stuff and stuff like that. And I guess that at that time, my best friend had just barely passed away, and it was like maybe like 2 3 in the morning. I can't remember the exact time, but like
Let's just say 3 in the morning because that's
yeah,
when
like
everything happens.
the witching hour.
Yeah.
Um, and um, so yeah, like my little brother was gonna go to the bathroom, and he stopped like right at the entrance from the door, and he saw somebody standing there like a black figure or something, and he thought it was me. So he was like, oh, I think he was calling my mom, and he was saying like that I was like trying to scare him, and that I was like right there by the bathroom door. And my mom was like, no, like what are you talking about? It's like, yeah, like he's standing there, like he's trying to scare
Hmm.
me. And my mom was like, no, like he's laying down right here, like look at him, he's right here. And then my brother's like, no, but he's right there, he's trying to scare me. So for
Hmm.
for us, like I think we think that it might have been my best friend who had gone and visit. And
Also, because he kind of looked like you. You guys had the same features. You guys kind of look like siblings, honestly.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, that's true.
so our brother was at the time, he was like 2, 3 years old, I think, right? He was like three
Yeah,
years old,
yeah,
I
yeah. He
think.
was like 2 3
Yeah,
years
he
old.
was three. He was three. I think he was 3 years, almost 4 years old when that happened.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, 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 yeah. He
so
was like around 3 years old. Yeah,
yeah,
he was
because he
still
was
there.
already partying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I remember that. We'll see. Like, I mean, the house, like you said, was very haunted. Like, I think every place you had lived is always very haunted.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. There's no light there.
you know,
Yeah.
and that was one of them too. Like again, I lived there and nothing. I never saw anything. I know my mom did. Like our cousins, like they're hurt. They will hear
Hmm.
people and stuff like that. I don't remember much of that. Honestly forgot about that. It was at that house.
Hmm.
I couldn't remember until right now that you.
And then there's some that was not the actually now that I remember, that was not the first one. The second thing that had happened to me at that house, actually, because sometimes I would sleep in the couch, and
Mhm.
and well, it was carpet. So,
Yeah.
but every time I would try to go to like when I would go to sleep there, or I would sleep in the couch, I would hear like footsteps. Like, but it was like since it was carpet, like it didn't make sense because it was like if it was like tiled, like you can hear the steps. And I remember I would always go to sleep with headphones and like the music loud so I wouldn't hear it,
Right.
because I would hear and I would hear like it
Yeah.
like passing by me. And since it was like really dark, like well, I didn't want to get up and turn on the light because I was
Yeah.
there's something there, you know. So,
Yes.
but I would always wear like my headphones, and I would like I remember I would always turn out the music really loud because like I would hear footsteps and I would hear like if somebody was like around
Oh.
there. And now that I remember, that's what I would remember from
Oh
that house.
man.
Yeah,
Oh my God. Yeah. See, I never the same. Like it was around that time that I was
yeah.
partying, and I will get there like so late. Thank
Hmm.
God.
You wouldn't
Nothing
see.
happened. I wouldn't hear anything or see anything. I wouldn't even think about it. I guess. Like
Yeah,
so. Never.
you
But
never got to
I'm trying to
experience it.
remember. Like it started happening till my mom moved in, because I was living there before my mom. You guys moved in.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Um. Because I was already older, like, not living with you guys anymore.
Hmm.
And I know when you guys moved in with us, I think it's when stuff just started to happen. So
Yeah,
my mom and her friends moved in.
she
Her
brought
mom,
her.
her kids, and her friends.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
kidding.
because I remember, yeah, because I remember that's where our uncle, um, he said that he was laying down on the floor and like somebody like or something got on top of him. He was
Was
like,
that the one? Because I
yeah,
thought
it
it
was
was at
that
the
one.
other house too.
Where the little girl was?
Yeah.
No, no, it was the other
That
one. It was
happened
the other
too?
one. Yeah, it was
Oh,
the other one. Yeah,
dang.
because
I
I
thought it
remember.
was
Yeah,
yeah,
because I
it
remember
was
my
there.
uncle. He had told us that he was laying down also like in the carpet because it was carpet,
Yeah.
and then he was laying down face down. And he said that it was like in the middle of the night as well. Obviously, he was gonna go to sleep,
Yeah.
and then he felt like somebody like got on top of him, and he could have. So I'm guessing it was like what they call it, like sleep paralysis, I would say. But
Mhm.
he said that he felt like there was somebody on top of him, and he couldn't move. And it was the same house where I would hear stuff, and where our little brother saw.
Oh, dang. That is so
Yeah,
scary. That is so
yeah.
creepy. I completely forgot about that. There's so many stuff that um we had encounter, I guess, or our family, not me
Yeah,
personally, right? But yeah.
yeah.
And there was one. Oh, actually, okay, this is something that I did want to talk about. I don't know. I don't think you remember. You were there.
Hmm.
Um, Let me see. And let me see in English. Elves, I guess, duendes, elves.
Mm,
Uh,
yeah.
but in Mexico, they said it's like, okay, that's like in Mexican folklore, duendes are like mischievous spirits that can be either been no, like not violent,
Hmm.
or they can be protectors. They can be tricksters, um, and often, despite as a small like known beings, they are associated with both household spaces, like under beds. They could be either
Hmm.
under beds or in walls, natural environment like forests, caves. Duendes are known to play pranks such as hiding belongings or letting people stray, but they may also offer protection, perform helpful tasks, or even bring in artistic inspiration. Their behavior depends on how they are treated. Respectful behavior can lead to good fortune, while disrespect may result in punishment. Uh, the way that they look like, the size and form, are typically described as small, sometimes knee height, and maybe have appearance of an old man or a child. um their nature could be like, it could be a bad, like I said, good or bad, acting like guardians, guardians of
Hmm.
the home, in children, or as a harmful spirits can lead to people into danger. um so that's like, you know it's a folklore like that we have heard many years. Let me see. So I'm trying to see if like how I was trying to see if I can find a picture of like how people describe them, but they're like trolls, I guess. They're like little trolls look like kind of. Um and
But do
okay,
do they say
so
they look like people? No, like little.
depends, yeah, like depends. Sometimes different, you know. But okay, so there's this story that I kind of forgot, I completely forgot about, that me and my mom were talking about it. And she was saying that one of our uncles, like that he used to be followed by them, right? There's sometimes they would chase him out, like out of the bathroom, or he will see them.
Mhm.
But when I was born, like my mom said that she let me down in the bed. And then this is gonna lead to the story that I heard too. She let me down in the bed. I was newborn, like I couldn't move yet, I couldn't roll over, I couldn't nothing yet, right? So she left me in the middle of the bed. She was about to give me a bath, and she had to run downstairs because it was a 3-story floor or something like that, the house. She had to go downstairs to grab the soap. She said it was fast, like she was like, oh shoot, like, ran downstairs, grabbed the soap, came back. And when she came back, I was no longer in the bed anymore, I was under the bed. So she
Mm.
said that there was no way for me to roll over because I was not rolling yet. But the placement under the bed, it was like, how can she roll over and be under the bed? There was no way. And I wasn't even crying, that I was like laughing. So my mom
Mm.
got really scared. So that reminds me, that happened. Yeah, that happened. And that remind me, I remember of that. Like that
Imagine
kind of
they
came up.
would have taken you.
Maybe they
I would have
did.
been
And I
the
came
older
back.
brother, and not Lucy.
Stupid. You wish, huh? Just kidding. No, so I was listening to the story that okay, I'm trying to remember how it was. Um this guy had his dad, like the child, the house that he lived in, uh his parents, they still have it and all that. His dad got sick, and well, he had moved away, but his dad got sick, and then he came back, right? Because his dad was in the hospital and all that. And he said that there were hours at the hospital, so he went. His mom told him, go and rest. He
Mhm.
went back home, and he said that his old bed was still there, and there was a window by his bed, and he said he laying down, and out of nowhere at the window, that he saw two little feet dingling, like just moving, right? And he was like,
What the hell?
what, like, am I
Yeah.
that tired, like what's happening? So he's all like rubbing his eyes, and he was like, what's going on? And then he looked, and then he saw it, like he kind of like, and it was there. And then he said he just saw like something jump to his bed, and he was like, oh.
Oh
So he
crap! Yeah.
covered himself. It's like, what the hell? And he said that he just fell on top of the bed, the little steps going towards him.
Oh, he.
And he said that that he felt that it talked right by him. And he's like, it's okay, don't be scared. You know me for a long time. I'm here to protect you. I'm your friend. But you know me. You know who I
Mhm.
am. And then he just felt that
Yeah.
he jumped off, and then when he jumped off, that he took off the blanket and to look, and he has a picture,
Mhm.
a frame, like painting, and the little thing jump into
Into
the
the
frame,
picture.
the
What
frame.
the hell?
Yes. And so he was like, what?
Yeah,
I need to look for the picture.
that is
I'm
good.
gonna do that right now. Oh shoot. So he said that happened, right? Then a year or so goes by. His brother lives there with his wife at that house, with live with the parents as they're older or whatever.
Hmm.
He said, um, no, not time. Sorry, no. Oh, they're here. Yay. Hold on, George. Hey,
Hi,
JJ. What's
how
up?
are you?
Hi, good.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good.
Hi.
Thank you for joining. This
No,
is my
thank you for
brother George. Oh, wait, this side.
Hi.
Hi,
Like,
George.
nice to meet you guys.
I meet you.
Oh my God. So I was just sharing a little story that I heard that I had I don't know if you ever heard of that we call them duendes, which is like what was I saying that they were oops like not elves, but
From your last live, right? The little
no,
fairies was
no, they're kind of, yeah, they're like a gnome,
okay.
kind of like gnomes. Yeah, like that's like some Mexican folklore, what they are.
Uh-huh.
Um, and they're like little, like sometimes they look like they could look like old people, or they could look like young, young.
Little tiny people.
Um,
Oh
yes, yeah. And
wow.
that's, I was just telling him that my uncle used to have, he had few encounters with them. They used to mess with him because my uncle, he was like, my mom has, there are like 11 in total.
Oh wow. Wow.
Boys, 6 girls. Yeah. And he was like the nicest out of all, like super, he doesn't cuss, he doesn't, he's super noble, right? So
Mhm.
they used to mess with him the most. And I was just telling the story that when my mom told me when I was a baby that she was about that I was just a newborn. She left me in the bed and she forgot the soap on the we were on the third floor, forgot the soap on the other floor. And
Uh-huh.
she left me, ran downstairs just to get the soap. When she came back, I was under the bed. So she was like, there's
What?
no way you could have rolled over or nothing because you were not moving. And if you did, you wouldn't be under the bed and you would have been crying that I was not crying, that I was happy, I was smiling. So my
Right.
mom were thinking like it was, like the duendes, one of those gnomes,
How old were you when that happened?
a newborn.
Oh my
Newborn.
god. So it's not like you can get up and go yourself. Oh my
No,
gosh.
no.
Wow.
So I was listening to the story, like I forgot about that. In another encounter that I had when I was 12,
Uh-huh.
that I honestly forgot about, that when I was 12, we were living in Mexico at the time because we were like kind of like back and forth. And we we were playing inside the house, and my mom said that I don't recall, like I a lot of the things that at that time I remember coming out of the house. I
Mhm.
remember being scared. Like I remember like what was happening, me telling the story, but I don't remember how it happened. I remember that we were inside with my cousins, with my brother. I don't think he remembers though because he was
Well,
smaller.
that's actually one of the stories that, well, because you guys tell it,
We
but
call
like
it,
that's
you
the one
remember?
that I remember the most.
And I remember that my mom said that I was telling that I saw a little person walking, that
Mhm.
it was not that a size of a doll, walking towards my dolls, and it was like moving them. And then I freaked out and I started screaming, and like because my cousin and everybody, like they heard me screaming. I was like, look, it's right there, it's right there.
Oh my god.
Nobody else saw it but me.
And it's in your
And
house?
yeah, and we ran out, and they believed me because my aunt saw the cable of the TV. It was hung on the wall, and
Uh-huh.
the cable was still dangling,
Oh wow.
and we couldn't reach it because it's pretty high. So that's the only reason they believed me, and they saw that the dolls were kind of like moved, pushed off.
Oh my
So
gosh.
that happened, and that I was just like, oh my god, like I can't believe that memory, me seeing it. I don't remember how it looked like. I don't remember much of it, right? But I remember it was there. It didn't feel like it was there to harm, but it was like a trickster, right? And I was just telling a story about this guy that his dad got sick. He moved away, and his dad got sick, so he had to come back home, right?
Mhm.
They were at the hospital. The mom was like, go rest, you're tired, you travel and stuff like that. So he went home, and he said he went to his childhood bedroom, his bed's still there, like like the movies when everything's still the same.
Yeah. No, sorry. It looked like the hand in my background is holding my husband's head.
Oh.
That's true. That's funny.
Sorry.
No way.
It threw me off. I'm looking at it. I'm like,
That's funny. That's true.
so sorry.
It's okay. Hey, my cousin. So then my also Dicky said he went back home, he lying down. His bed was kind of by the window. And he said that when he lying down, he was so tired that he said he was just kind of like staring off the window. And then by the window, he saw two little legs dangling.
Mhm.
He was like, am I that tired? Am I seeing things? Like he's all rubbing his
Yeah.
eyes and he's like, what? And then he sees the thing jump into his bed. He's like, but he can only see the feet, the dark, like he couldn't see very well. And he said he got scared, so he pulled the covers over his head, and he
Uh-huh.
could feel the little steps going like towards him by his ear. And he said that he heard him say that things started talking to him, saying like, "It's okay, don't be afraid. You know me. You've known me for a long time. I've always been here with you."
Yeah.
And he was just kind of like, "Please go away, can you go away?" So
My
he said he
God.
felt it jump off. And he said when he felt him jump off, that he took the blanket off his head, and he said he saw it go into a painting on the
Mhm.
wall. So he said when he saw him jump, like he was like, "What the hell?" The next day, he told his family, and they were like, "You guys are not gonna believe what happened to me. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but this happened." So he told his sister and his brother-in-law who lived in that house.
Yeah.
And he said, they were like, well, we don't think you're crazy. We believe you. We seen it. Uh, Now, since I guess it's in Mexico, like some of the houses are pretty big. They have like 5, 7 rooms, right?
Right.
He was saying that that room was um pretty big. So his room, like, and they never touched it, right? But he was saying like one day we were having a gathering. The brother-in-law started telling the story. We were having a gathering, and I'm trying to find the picture of the painting. He was saying like one day we told our son to go and lay down, a 2, 3 year old, to laying
Mhm.
down in the room. The son was like, no, I don't want to go in there, there's somebody in there. And they're like, oh, kids, like he doesn't want to go to sleep, he wants to be here in the party, right?
Right.
So he said that when he went to sleep, like, okay, they put him to sleep first and then they went to lay him down. And later on, they heard the kid cry. And he said that when the brother-in-law went into the room, he opened
Mhm.
the door and he sees that little thing jump off the bed and run into the painting too.
Oh my God, it's like your little
Yes. So,
That's scary.
Oh,
so
God.
yeah, it's not, like they seen it. Oh my God, I'm trying to find the picture because they show the picture and you can see there's like people, and then when I think the brother-in-law did see the face, and then pointed out which one it was in the painting. And then he was like, then later on the brother was like, oh snap, yes, I remember now, I seen him as a kid, I remember playing with them.
Oh
Mm.
my God.
So it's like, it's kind of like creepy things like that it's like you don't know if to believe
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I'm trying to.
Yeah. Well, if you can find a picture, I'd love to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, like, so that was like one thing that I'm like, you never know, when you buy things, when you go thrift shopping or
Yeah.
things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry,
So
guys.
the thing is like a person, or is it like a creature?
It was like something in the painting. She said, right? Like it
Yeah.
like
Okay.
popped
So,
out.
yeah, let's see. Let me tell you like what those things, what they are. It's in the Mexican folklore. Duendes are like mischievous spirits that they can be either protectors or tricksters. Often they are like small little gnomes, like gnome likes. They associate with both a house spaces, like under beds, on the
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
the little gnomes are known to play pranks or hiding belongings or letting people stray. You know, when you miss something, you're like, I know I had it here. And
I
we say,
yeah. I've heard of that word before. I've heard of that from
Yeah.
our show. Yeah, I've heard of that.
yeah,
Like-
but they're,
It just sounds like I think I mentioned it in the movie, like the Cat's Eye. If yeah, it's an old movie. It's called Cat's Eye.
oh, I think
In the movie, there's like a little gnome, like creature he messes
I
with the little
think-
girl, but eventually, I guess I don't know. He has like I don't know. He tries to hurt her or something like that. But it's a little creature that like this maybe the size of a little doll.
Yeah. No, thank you.
sorry, I'm like trying to find the picture. Yeah, gnomes, I think loves to hide things. um, but yeah, so my brother here, okay, they just moved in. I think I was telling you that wherever my mom lives, it's always haunted. I don't know if it's her that they're following her. I don't know. I was telling my mom, I think you might be a medium. You don't even
Yeah.
know or something
Yeah.
because wherever she goes, it's always haunted. This
it's
house where they at,
Yeah.
mhm. This house where they at, things just started to happen. I don't know if you want to say some of the stuff, George, that recently happened to mom.
Well, one of them was this was before I came from work, and her and my aunt were here by the table, and they were just talking, and one of my cousins was also by the couch, and they said that they were talking, and because our house is like a two-story house, and she
Mhm.
said that she heard somebody yelled my mom's name, or I don't know if they yelled my mom's name or just mom, and her and my aunt kind of just looked at each other, and she was like, "Is there somebody downstairs?" And my mom was like, "No, there's nobody home. Like it's
Mhm.
just us." And then I guess even my cousin, she went like where we have the stairs, we have like a little balcony, and she would like look down because she heard it too. So and my mom was like, no, but there's nobody home. And then my aunt was like, are you sure that there's because we clearly heard somebody screaming like something
Your
from down
name?
there.
Mhm.
Yeah. And my mom was like, yeah, there's nobody. And but I guess they heard like a voice like
I mean,
and I guess I think a lot of things might be going down there because there was also a time where like we have like where our laundry is, we have I don't know what we had at that time, and
Uh-huh.
I guess they dropped something from there, and
Mm.
they were able to hear from up here too. So
Oh.
it was like yeah,
And
like, I
nobody
don't know.
was downstairs,
Yeah, there was
right?
nobody downstairs.
So do
Yeah,
you
fine.
live with your mom? You live with your
Yeah.
mom?
Yeah, I live with my
You-
mom.
you
And what the
experience-
funny part is that nothing really happens. Oh, is that the
Oh my
painting?
gosh.
This little boy right here.
Why did my eyes go directly to that one? I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, yep.
That's cute.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
that's the one hiding.
Yep.
Mm.
And he's the only one looking directly. The other ones are, you can see it. They're like
Looking
turn
away, yeah.
around. This one is like looking away. That one's looking away. This one's the only one looking out directly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is
That's
true.
creepy. Yeah.
It's so creepy.
Can
Sorry.
you
George.
imagine seeing something like literally like small, just like walking around?
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Especially, but yeah. I mean, we investigate, right? We're paranormal investigators, but I don't want to see that. Not in my
She's
house.
like, I don't want to see that.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah.
That
So
was-
then now, like, there's another one with my aunt that same day with the voice. My
Mhm.
aunt was saying that their dining room is kind of close to the sliding door for the backyard.
Mhm.
And she said that she heard it knocking. Somebody was knocking on the sliding door, and then which it's her mom, my cousin Jocelyn. That's her mom.
Oh yeah.
Her mom is the one who was there.
Oh my god.
That she went to look, and then she said that nobody was there. She was like, "What the?" And she looked, and there was nobody there. She's all like, But yeah, there's like few times that my mom says she heard. Like the most recent was that she heard something. Also, that she was in her room and she heard something, and it was 3 a.m, and she heard something in the kitchen, and they have cameras in the inside their house.
Yeah.
And she says that the next day she went to look to see what it was, and her cameras had turned off.
That happens to us. We have cameras too, and I noticed that too.
They turned off, like, so
Yeah.
when that happened, the camera, and then later on, I think, like, you know, she had to turn them back on in the morning again. I think that's what she was saying. But before I ask you guys questions, let me tell you one more with my mom and show you guys too.
I'm
I was
excited.
talking so this one, it's the house before they lived in this one right now.
Okay.
I was FaceTiming my mom. My mom wears glasses, right? Oh, that creeps me out.
Oh my, and then I think I know what you're gonna say. Oh my god, no.
So I asked my mom, "Who's there with you?" And she's like, "Nobody." And she was messing with me, you know, because she started laughing. And I was like, "Why are you laughing? Somebody's there with you." She's like, "No, nobody's here with me." I was like, "Mom, let me show you. I can see a reflection in your eyes. You see it on her lens.
I knew you were gonna say that. Oh my god.
Somebody's
It's like
standing right
there's
there."
people there.
Two.
There was-
no,
It was one, but it's reflecting from the frame of the bathroom. That's her bathroom.
that's
and she's like-
that's a shadow figure. It looks like,
Mhm.
Somebody's standing there, right?
and it
I
looks
was
like
like,
she's facing it. She didn't see nothing.
she's like, nobody is. She turns the phone around. She's like, there's nobody. Look, her door was closed. Nobody was there. And I was like, Mom, I was like, I see one. I screenshotted because she couldn't believe me that somebody was there too. She was like, no. I was like, Mom, somebody's there.
Is that a bathroom? Where
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
bathroom. She showed me there was nobody there.
Wow.
And
That's
now,
really
like,
catch, yeah.
so I was just kind of like, Mom, like, oh my God, like, you know.
She's like, I'm not coming
And-
over anymore.
Yeah. And even like there are a lot of people, like, well, not a lot of people, but you will hear things, you know, there's like different people. My brother, I'm gonna show you a video. He was it was right before you guys moved out, right?
Yeah.
Let me show you this. Hold on.
Oh my god. That was a good cap. That was a good capture.
So this one,
And that's the house you're in now?
no, this is
No,
the
that
house
was the old one.
The old one.
before they moved. Yeah. So this one, I'll go back. So you can see he's right there sitting down, right? Oh, let me play.
No
The
way.
plane it's flying. And I love how you look back at the
What?
camera.
Like,
Well, yeah, because
Was it like to the point where it could have slipped off? Or was it like completely like
no, yeah, it was because where we have this right, it has clips like that that go in, like the plates go directly inside those little tubes. So that's what I thought too. I was like, maybe it just slipped off, but like I was like, there's no, I don't think there's any way
No.
because it was
Yeah, it
on
looked
the
like
rack,
it just
no?
slid, like it something's pushed
can,
it
can you
down.
play it one more time? That is
Yeah.
Let me pull up my
Okay, I don't know if can you guys hear it?
I can, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, you can hear first the clack, and
Yeah.
then it falls. Like something hit it.
Because
Yeah,
it
it
looks like it goes like it,
Like
it's
somebody
like-
pushed it. Like it
Yeah.
Watch. I hear first like the bang, and then it falls.
like I picked it up and went bing, you know, like
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
like
like-
it's right there closer, like the way it slides.
hmm.
Yeah, because I thought so too. I was like, maybe it just like it tipped over and it fell, but
yeah.
just the way. And then I feel like the way it went, like it's even when it hit the sink, like it still went sideways.
It
Like
flew-
I would
it
thought it
fallen
would
into the
gone in,
thing, you know, like
Yeah.
I can know the way it's just like it's thrown. And I
Yeah.
think when was it? We were there one of the Thanksgiving or something like that, and was it last Thanksgiving? I think the one last year.
The one that just-
One of the spoon, it just flew off the table, like the stove, and we were like. And I remember in her room after I saw that picture, like if I had to go to the bathroom in her room, I'll ask somebody to come with me because I was so scared.
Oh my
Yeah, after
god.
seeing
Yeah.
somebody, yeah, I would be too.
Oh
so
my
scared.
god.
It
Yeah.
was so creepy. But yeah. Okay, so now I want to ask you guys. You guys do paranormal.
We do.
what made you guys go into the whole paranormal investigating?
You want to go first? Yours is short.
You can go first.
So ever since I was like 10 or 12, I'm up there in age, I'm older. I've always loved the spooky stuff. I've always loved the ghost stuff. Before even ghost shows even existed, I was always into that creepy stuff. Like it's the what do you call the adrenaline of it?
Yeah.
So I would go and investigate. Obviously, we didn't have equipment back then, or if they did, I didn't know about it. But so I just got more intrigued, and then I ended up having kids, so I kind of put that on halt, so I couldn't investigate the way I wanted. But then throughout the years, we lost family members, friends, and then that just made me more intrigued. And then one day I told my husband that the kids are older. I want to start going out and doing it, and that's what we did. So yeah, I mean, I've had experiences, but I can't prove it. So to me, they don't count. If it's not caught on camera, it doesn't count. You know what I mean? So I've had stuff happen, but I kind of forgot about it because I don't have video or photo of it. Yeah. So
you're like, I want those proofs. I want those actual.
It's only real if I catch it on camera.
Yeah.
That's true, because and even if you watch it, because it has to be you, because even if you watch it, you're not 100%. It's like, it's a real, like it's
it. Yeah.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt. Like, even though I live with my mom and I've lived with like nothing really had happened to me, and she would tell me the stories, but I was like it happened. Like, I believe in it.
Like you believe it, but you don't believe.
Yeah, like I've never seen it, and then until that happened to me, that's when I was like, all right.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah. See, you can't make it up.
Yeah, like it happened.
Yeah.
What about you, baby? Want to tell?
I mean, for me, I really never investigated. I've seen stuff growing up, like had experience where I saw shadows or figures and things like that, where it freaked me out to where I would cry or whatever. And my mom, I was young. I was like, 5, 6, 7 years old, and my mom would be like, what's wrong? But over the years, I really never investigated. I always blocked everything out. And then just with my wife is when I really started doing the investigation thing more with her. To I'm there with her, so I kind of participate because I'm there. She's doing it.
He wouldn't do it outside. Like, it's not something he would do if I wasn't here. You know what I mean? Like, if he was with somebody else, but they weren't investigating, he would probably not be interested.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do it. I believe in this stuff. I'm like a skeptic. I believe in certain stuff, but I probably wouldn't go out my way to do it if she wasn't doing it.
Yeah. I think it's just when I don't I love this stuff, but I'm such a scary cat. I am. But I love this. I love hearing stories and when it's during the day, once it's dark, I'm like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. Because
I'm the opposite. I'm like, yes, it's dark. Let's go.
You're like my mom. My mom is like that. Even though all that stuff and so much stuff has happened to my mom, she still likes to. She has an Annabelle doll. Now my brother bought 2 Chucky dolls. She likes to watch scary movies by herself in the dark. She's that type of person. I think she has watched every scary movie there is, honestly. Good one and bad ones. And she's like that. And I think we grew up like that, watching those scary movies, since we were little. Probably we shouldn't be watching it, but we were watching it. So it's it's just that's part of us, I guess. We like that stuff. Again, a lot of things it has happened to me, but I'm I don't realize it's that till later when I start thinking about it. I'm like, is it what's happening? Start thinking about it. I'm like,
sorry.
No, you're okay.
I opened YouTube when you guys were there because I shared the live, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. And I was gonna have more people here, but they couldn't make it. I'm like, hey, life happens. You have kids and everything. It's Sunday. I'm like, I get it. but yeah, like things like that. So I love that. Like sometimes I'm like, my mom would love to experience that. She wants to go do the paranormal thing, and I'm like, I would like to, but I'm scared.
Oh my god, it's so fun. Well, no,
Yeah, that's something that I
boring.
would like to do too.
Yeah, it's boring, but it's fun when you
Yeah,
see stuff and
'cause
get stuff.
Yeah, it takes time. A lot of the investigations, like you see the when we edit the videos and put everything together
Yeah, it's really
from
fun.
things we find, but the video in itself sometimes is like 2, 3, 4 hours.
Investigating is boring because you're waiting and
Waiting for
waiting.
something
So
to
you have
happen.
to go
It's
with
a
the right
waiting game.
people. Yeah, you have to go with the right people and have fun while you're waiting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, dang,
So
that
that
is
is
What-
fun. Like,
What is like one of the that you would say like one of the most scariest stuff that you guys have seen or gone through?
so okay. So while we were investigating, without even like editing,
Mm-hmm.
we were at a cemetery. Remember that?
Which one?
The one over there and far the hell away. Anyway, we were standing there and remember I seen that bug and I was like, oh shit, but then we kept hearing like stepping.
Oh yeah.
So I think that was live, like in real time.
Mm-hmm.
We were at a cemetery and I was setting up and I'm doing my little stupid intro because I was still kind of new to the, still really suck at intros and videos. But anyway, we were talking. All of a sudden we hear crunch, crunch, crunch. And you could see on camera, we both at the same time, we both turned like, what the hell?
Oh
Something's
my
walking
God.
towards us.
Yeah.
And then we heard it again.
And it's like it's the sounds of leaves crunching, but it's
Mhm.
like
No animal.
like in a stride of a person's stride with their footsteps, like they're like in between steps.
Yeah.
And it's consistent, and I'm like,
The chills.
we're both like, what the hell is that?
But in the area that we were in, it's kind of like enclosed with like bushes, right? So
Mhm.
you can't easily just duck out of way. It's like you have one way in, one way out, or like two ways in, but they're like one's way over here and one's off to the side. So it would take a minute for you to, those
Yeah.
bushes that are like,
Yeah.
they're kind of like make a little wall, like a little fort.
Yeah. Well, I live across the cemetery.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I think that was probably our.
Yeah, because it's the crunches weren't far away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
So-
they were near you.
They were close. And I'm like, we're looking like where
Like we both at the same time was like,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
you can see it.
Well, I saw the video on your guys' page. If you want to let people know where they can find you on Instagram, because I saw a video there and it was so creepy. The peeking out, the something
Yeah, little
peeks
boy.
out.
Yeah. So
Oh,
on JJ Paranormal on Instagram is where you can find us, all one word. I have videos of some of our captures. I post like little clips of them and stuff. But in order to get the full experience for that video and leading up to it, you got to watch the full episode to understand like that. How like we caught an EVPs before that. At one point, we all leave the house to go to the bathroom. So the house is empty and I left a camera there. You hear doors, like something like sound like doors or cabinets closing. Our tripwire, we have this tripwire where it's kind of like it picks up energy, so
yeah.
it'll light up. That thing was lighting up. Nobody's walking. I mean, nobody's in the house.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And so, I mean, a lot of stuff was happening prior to that, and I almost missed that thing.
Yeah.
But something told me to look before I finalized the video, and I did. And I'm looking, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
You can see it like on your video on Instagram. Like I saw, I need to watch it the full episode.
Yeah.
Because I saw that and I was just like, oh, you can see somebody peek out. Like you
Yeah.
can definitely see something.
And it's pitch
there.
black, mind you. The house is pitch black. The only reason we caught it was because of the night vision. So
Mhm.
had we not had night vision, we would have not even seen it. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
because the house was
Oh my
pitch
God.
black. Yeah,
I love all this stuff. Like,
it's so fun.
yeah, see, like I know there's a lot of shows out there, like, and it's like again, it's hard to is that the door of your house, George? That
Yeah.
sounded creepy. Okay.
Yeah. It was
Yeah, that sounded creepy.
Yeah.
It's not here, right? Yeah, like but there's one that I always talk about him. I love watching and it's sad that it's only 3 seasons, but it's with Jack Osborne
Okay,
and
yeah.
Katrina. I love watching them. Like those are the ones that there's like few of my favorite episodes that they realize that
So, where they get locked. No, that's not the one they get locked down. I think I seen that one.
no, that's another one with Katrina has another one
It's older.
with
Is it older one?
yeah, it's an older one. Yeah, and it's the lockdown one. And then later on, she did the one with Jack, and it's only
Okay.
Portals to Hell.
Portal to Hell. Yes, I used to
yeah.
watch that. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's been like one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
But my favorite one was the one when they realized that the lady, she's a medium, that she has a house. I can't remember which season. I need to find out which one it is. Which episode and what season. But the lady, she rents an Airbnb and she lives
Mhm.
across. And Katrina's on the other house asking questions, and they put the thing on the lady, and they put
The
they
blanket.
cover her eye. Yeah,
Mhm,
they cover her eyes, and Katrina's asking questions, and she's answering from the other house.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, Jack was like, he couldn't believe, like, he could hear Katrina, but the lady can't. And
Yeah.
like then they like, okay, you can talk if you want to pursue this or what, because
Mhm.
it started affecting a little bit of her marriage, because her husband wouldn't believe her at first, till finally he saw something.
Oh
He was like,
wow.
okay, this is now kind of affecting us. That's why they reached out. But it was such a good episode. I love that. And it's the same that I'm just like, I feel like my mom, I'm like, you need to talk to a medium. Either you want to just close it or you do want to experience.
Yeah.
Because she said that she did try at that other house.
Mhm.
She saw something on TikTok. Then was saying like, say this if you want to communicate with them.
Yeah.
And she said she started, but she was like, no, I don't want to forget it. And she said that night, she sleeps on her own, she's by herself. And she said that night she had a water bottle next to her bed behind
Mhm.
her, and she was sleeping, the bottle was behind her, and she can hear the bottle going, like, when they squeeze it.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
She starts hearing that, and she felt somebody sitting down next to her.
Oh, wow.
So she was like, no. She comes, no.
She's like, not today.
She still fell asleep. I don't know how she did it. I would have called one of my siblings to go and sleep with me or something.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think she's just already used to it. That's why.
Yeah.
At this point.
yeah.
How
Yeah,
long has it been followed? Like, how long does she think that it's been like something's with her? Like,
Oh,
how many years? Or
man.
did she know where it came from? Or
Oh, you know what? Oh my gosh, there's another crazy story, because I think I know. I talked to her, and I think I realized when, and it's been forever since she was young, since she was a teenager. She played the Ouija board with her friends.
I think that's what explains it all.
Yes, and they were young. And there was a story she used. I remember her telling me a story
Mhm.
that she played, but she didn't recall much, right?
Yeah.
Also, we say it's been a little girl that it's following her for a long time. And I had to talk to one of her best friends, her childhood best friends, which is my godmother. Because I was like asking my mom, like, when do you think it started? And she said, I think it started when I played the Ouija. I was with my friends,
Mhm.
and I don't know why I get like talking about this.
Yeah.
My heart feels like she said that she was playing with her friends, right?
Yeah.
And then things kind of got a little bit out of hand, and they ended up going to a church that it was not far away from their friend's house.
Mhm.
And I think the priest told them like they need to get rid of it and things like that. But my mom's memory was kind of like, she couldn't really remember much. So I don't know, last year I asked my godmother,
Mhm.
I was like, hey, do you remember when when you guys played, like, did anything happen to you? And she calls me right away. So she calls me and tells me that night that we played, things changed forever for me. because a lot of things like that, like, since we played, a lot of weird things have happened to me since then.
Right.
To our other friends, one passed away. The other one, we never heard from her. And two of them, I think they never heard from, which they were their sisters, the ones who bought the Ouija board, and one of them passed away. But she said that they used to play often, and there was a
Oh,
person that they communicated, and it was two of them. One was good, one wasn't good. One of them kind of um got not controlled, but yes, of the one who owned the Ouija board. One of they were the sisters.
mm-hmm.
She was obsessed with it, playing sometimes by herself and all that stuff. And my godmother told me that he told. I'm trying to remember how she told me that she told them their future. And the one who said that she was gonna pass away, she passed away. But she doesn't remember my mom's or hers, but she remembered the other ones.
Oh my god.
And she says that the one who owned, she got so obsessed with that it's like kind of like she got possessed. That she was acting so weird, and they had to carry her. And that my mom did tell me. I remember now that she did tell me that they had to carry her to the church. That's why they went to the church, because the other girl got possessed. And they were like, we were teenagers, like, we were like 15, we were like 14, 15, and there was like four of them, I think, all total. They couldn't carry her, the one that it was possessed. She felt super heavy. They couldn't carry her. They're like kind of dragging her till they finally saw two guys that they helped. Even with the two guys, they had a hard time carrying her to the church.
Mhm.
But when they were on their way, they had to stop because she was too heavy. That they saw a little girl, like a 5-year-old, by herself, and they were like, "Where's this kid coming from?"
Oh my gosh. Wow.
And then because of the whole thing that there was happening, that when they looked back, the little girl wasn't there anymore. Like, it was not that she could have run away. They will see her if she ran away. They don't
Right.
remember.
Right. Wow.
So that's where I think that comes the girl that it has followed my mom. I don't know.
But
Yeah,
she's
so
not
then
malicious, right? She's not getting hurt or scratched or
my mom,
nothing?
no.
Okay,
No.
good.
I don't think it has ever been
Oh, good.
like anything evil. No.
Good.
Because no, it has never been like that.
Yeah.
So one of the houses, my mom did move down. We had to move down because it was scaring my younger siblings like really bad.
Aw.
So they had to move They had to move away from the house. I think, but it was actually the house
Uh-huh.
that time, because the guy who rented the house to my mom said that he couldn't rent it out because people kept moving out of the house.
Oh my
So that was
god.
the actual house. But that was the only time that it's been kind of like, it felt like strong, kind of like
Yeah.
weird,
Yeah.
evilish. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, so once they moved, they took the girl to the church. They did a whole, like, I don't know, kind of like a little exorcism or something like that, and they told them to throw away the thing, burn it, or I don't remember what he said. But since then, it's when my mom had experienced things.
Mm.
But it has never been
Yeah, as long as
anything.
it's not been evil or like, malicious or scratches
No.
or hurts or anybody in the house.
No, my mom said she has never felt anything
Good. Yeah.
anything like that. Thank goodness,
Yeah.
and even with my siblings, I mean, he lived with my mom, and
Yeah,
he
I don't
never
think I've
really
ever experienced anything until that. Yeah.
until that video.
Never seen it? It's only your mom or your younger siblings that seen it?
Yeah.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
even-
That's what I wondered too. Why, like, I've
Like
never.
why?
like,
Yeah, maybe she's just I don't
experienced it.
know.
Even though and I'm the one who experienced it.
Yeah, maybe you're blocked.
But
or like
the younger siblings, are they girls or boys?
The 2 boys and 1 girl, and but how old are they? How's Gabriel get 21, 20, and 18?
Mm.
Now but then since they were younger, they have seen.
Seeing stuff.
Yeah.
They're the ones more.
I wonder why you never seen him. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
sometimes I'm like, I'm the one that wants to experience it. I'm the one that
Right.
wants to see stuff, and It
Maybe.
never
Yeah.
happens to me.
Or maybe she's
Yeah.
trying to show you. You just are not paying attention to the signs.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah. Maybe there's something that happened. You're just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just already normal to me. That I don't
you
even
probably,
pay
yeah,
attention
that
to
could be it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we have so many stories that, oh my god, we'll tell you guys if you guys join me again. Like throughout the years that we have, that we have heard or things like that. But personally, like it's mostly her stories.
Yeah.
And then my other cousins or my aunts that they have experienced at other apartments around here, the valley, like I was telling them, like Coachella Valley.
Yeah.
That, and I don't know if it could be also the land, who
Land,
knows,
yeah, yeah.
but it's been, things, but it's not only here, like it's wherever we honestly, like wherever we live, she has experienced things like that. And that's why it makes me kind of think that I'm like, maybe you're a medium and you don't know
But yeah.
that they're trying to communicate with you or
Yeah.
something.
Has she
Yeah.
tried to talk to him? Like, have you guys like just been like, hey, I know you're here. Like, no.
She doesn't
No,
want, because she's scared to acknowledge
Yeah, she
them,
doesn't
and then
want to
maybe she doesn't know how to stop it,
Yeah.
right? Like
I think that's what's more like mostly her like not wanting to like
Like she
open
knows
up
you're there, but
something that
she
she
yeah.
can't. Yeah.
That's what we do here because we know we have stuff that's in our house. I have haunted dolls and we've seen stuff in the house, but we just don't acknowledge them because if we acknowledge them, it becomes real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is where you sleep. You know what I mean? Even though we investigate, and this is what I love to do.
Yeah.
I don't
Do you
want
guys take breaks, or do you guys take like a time that you guys kind of like go one after the other and then stop, or how do you guys do it?
to go and we just kind of feel out the location and
Like during the investigation?
Yeah.
yeah. Like what while we're at the location, right?
Oh no, I mean like you guys go to the location and then you guys like take like, I don't know, like a month before you go to another location, like to kind of like
I would go
get off
every
the-
day if I
It
can.
just depends on
She's like, oh,
what's available.
Yeah.
Depends on what's available.
Locations are the
and
hard part here,
locations.
especially here in California. It's not
Yeah, if we can find a location, then we'll go.
yeah.
It's just sometimes it's hard
Yeah.
or too
Mhm.
expensive.
Like
Or
we
too expensive.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
we-
true.
Eventually we're gonna travel outside of California, but right now.
Yeah, you know where like that I don't see a show like you've seen shows that they go to the UK and Scotland, all this place. But I bet you if you guys go to Mexico, all those
that'd be on my
Victorian
list. Yeah.
places and stuff like that. We're from Guadalajara. There's a lot
I
of
think our
like,
neighbors are from there. Yeah.
oh really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's like places out there. There's still like old houses. There's like few houses. Like it's so funny because I'm like, why it's animal names? The house of the cows, the house of the dogs, and
Yeah.
it's so funny. And one of them they call them the house of the dogs because that house has. Let me see if I have pictures of them. The house of the dogs. They at the roof. It has dogs up there, statues, like some ghosts, some dog statues.
Oh,
Let me see.
maybe they
Where
like dogs.
Yeah, like so they said that those dogs they guard the house. Oh man, no, I deleted it.
Yeah, I think I see that.
And they said that at night supposedly they will go around the house and no, I deleted the pictures. I have to look for them. Let me see if I can Google it real quick.
So like, is it like the spirits of the dogs or?
Yeah, but they said that also like the owners were there.
Mhm.
There it is. Let me see. Let me see if I can share my screen so you guys can see it. So somebody like the house.
Mm.
So that's the house.
Okay,
You see the dogs on top, like
a house.
yeah, that's a house.
That looks like a.
But it
castle.
became like you see, like it became a, what is it called?
Like a museum?
Yeah, museum. Yes.
Wow.
So it's like the owners of the house, and you can go in there, tour the house, look at how
Yeah.
it's open. And a lot of the houses they're like that open.
Oh, it's humongous. It's huge.
My mom, they lived in a house like that.
Uh huh.
and she said it was super haunted too.
Ah,
And yeah, it's a beautiful house. Yeah, there are like a bunch of places like that that you can still go and tour. But yeah,
I would love to
it's
investigate it, like, get in there by myself or with us and
yeah.
go and or
They,
group
they
That
have
looks scary.
investigate it.
yeah
Yeah.
the
Yeah, it's scary.
catacombs too. They're out there that you can go in there. Like
Wow.
there's a bunch of places like that in Mexico that I'm like, I can't believe they haven't gone, like, the Travel Channel, how they used to do that, gone investigate
Mhm.
out there, because there's
Yeah.
like a lot of still like Victorian houses.
Love
Um,
Victorian. Yep.
yeah, and they're like for sure haunted.
Wow.
Theaters, and there's so
Yeah.
many theaters that they've been for years, and but yeah, like there's a lot of places like that that you don't see, like people. Well, me, I haven't seen any that they go in and investigate out there.
Have
But
you seen anything? Have you experienced anything?
me, yeah, but I'm telling you, it's like not. A lot of the times, like sometimes I see things and I'm like, oh, it's just in my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm like, I don't think it's nothing.
Mhm.
Uh, when I lived when I first moved in with my husband, uh, with my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, her husband too, we're like a bunch of them in one house, right? And I remember seeing somebody coming out of my sister-in-law's room, and I thought it was her husband. I didn't think of anything. I said somebody with a shirt, like a white shirt, like the way her husband would dress at home.
Yeah.
And then I asked her, like, hey, did your husband go to work? Like, is your husband here? He's off? And then she was like, no, he's at work. He left super early. And I'm like, no, I saw him. He came out of your room. She was like, no, he's at work. And so it's like, I saw it, but I didn't realize
Yeah.
that I was seeing something else. I just
Right.
saw somebody pass by with a white shirt, like things like that. When was it? When I started this show, this is my 5th year.
Mhm.
I started around this time. I think it was September, and I was gonna do it all year round.
Mhm.
But I started getting like, I don't know, very, like, I don't know if it was getting into my head, and I was hearing things, and I was just like, I'm like, I can't, like, I don't know where the computer will turn on and things like that. I'm like, I try to find an explanation why it's happening. Now I'm like, no, I don't think so. And last year when I was doing the show, I was living in an apartment,
Mhm.
and I had the setup in my room. I had a fan, and then I had the plug. I have a little girl. She's 3 now, but she was 2 last year. She was inside and in the room, and she was about to put her fingers inside the plug, the
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 socket.
The
Yeah.
outlet.
socket. Yeah. And my fan just turned off. And even though the fan was not connected to that socket, it was connected somewhere else.
It's like getting your
Like,
attention.
it make me look, yeah, it make me look and be like,
Mhm.
hey, no, stop,
Yeah.
But then later on, after that happened, and I was like, it kind of hit me. I was like, wait, why did the fan turn off if it's connected on this side and she was
Yeah.
on this side?
Mhm.
And it was just like, if the fan that you just tap it and it turns on and off, nobody was there.
Right.
Yeah.
You couldn't
Yeah.
reach it to turn it
Mhm.
off.
Just to get your
So,
attention.
Yeah, for sure.
yes,
Mhm.
yes, and I was just kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
So it was like, what things, like little things like that has happened to me that I don't realize that,
You don't want to call it paranormal, because then it gets in your head. Like you said, it gets in your head and then it becomes
yeah,
reality. That's why for me, as investigating for so many years, I feel like it's all in your head. Like, you have to learn how to just tune it out, because otherwise, if you think about it, you're manifesting it and it becomes reality. It becomes real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's kind of like
Yeah.
you welcome it to
Right,
for
yeah.
it to happen more.
Yes.
Yeah,
in that
and
one time.
I when I was listening to you guys earlier, and I was driving, I was trying to not have my son, and he was talking to me, and and I kind of heard something about dreams, right? And
Mhm.
one thing that I do when I dream things, and then later on it happens, or
That happens.
Mm.
there was we had a family friend who passed away of cancer.
Mhm.
I knew he was sick. We knew he, we went to say our goodbyes and stuff like that. We knew it was gonna happen. We
Right.
knew when. But the day he passed away, he came in my dreams and said goodbye.
Mm.
And the next day, I was still in bed. I woke up and I was just like, oh my God, I can, I was like, I'm going to text them to check to see what's going on. But my
Mhm.
aunt called me. That's it. I was still in bed and she called me to tell me that he had passed away. And I was just kind of like,
You might be gifted.
I
You
was
might
like,
be
oh my God.
a gift. Yeah. If you dream stuff and then it happens, like,
Yeah.
that might be
And
your way of getting the information. Yeah.
yeah. And then he had a
If
son.
you have a dream about us, please let me know.
Of course. That's why sometimes it scares me to dream,
Yeah.
and then after that, I kept dreaming about his son a lot.
Mhm.
And he was telling me to go to him, because I dated his son. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, like that's not gonna happen. I'm married. He's, doing like, what are you trying to tell me? I don't. But he would tell me every time to go to him. But I didn't understand my dream.
Right.
2 years later, his son passed away.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he kept telling you to spend time with them or like talk,
But you see, like, it was weird because me and him, like, we didn't have like that kind of relationship anymore. Like, we knew, like, very, like, I'm more with his wife, and like he will yell at me and will tell me in my dream, like, I needed to go visit his wife because I still have we have a relationship with her.
Yeah.
Like, she's friends. We're friends. My mom's friends with her and everything. And she would tell me, like, he would tell me to go to her and be with her too, but I was not understanding why.
Yeah.
Before
Maybe
this
you were
house,
supposed to go to find out.
yeah. And now, before this house, we just moved into this house on May.
Mm-hmm.
The beginning of the year, I dreamt of the house. Like my house, like, I don't know, you can't see it, but the house inside is like a brick, like a raw brick
Mm-hmm.
style. And in my dream, I dreamed that we moved into a new house. We were not thinking of moving like from the apartment. We were
Right.
not. It was not in our heads that we were
Right.
gonna move out. But I dreamed it, and the dream the house, like, I knew it was 4 bedrooms. I knew, like, it was very nice, a nice community and everything. The outside, it was bricked. Like, I saw, like, it was like, like arcs and things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that happened the beginning of the year. Fast forward in May, we came like out of nowhere. We're like looking at houses, and we're like, "Oh, look, this house is really pretty." Blah 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 blah. We come to see the house, and we're like, "If we don't get this house, we're not gonna move out." We're like, "Okay, well, we got the house." The day that we were moving in, it's when it hit me. Oh
Yeah.
my God, I dreamt of this house. I'm
Yeah.
like, I started seeing. I was just like, and I started telling, and I told my husband, I'm like, remember that dream that I told you? Then this and then that. He's like,
Mhm.
yeah. He's like, oh shit, that's right. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like,
You
so it's like,
manifested in your dreams. See?
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like, yeah, I know you guys were talking about dreams, and I was just like, oh my God, like, so I'm like, now I'm like, I'm afraid to dream sometimes.
Oh, I know. No, I would be too, especially if you don't know what you're gonna dream.
Well, have another dream. Have the lotto numbers.
Yeah,
and then,
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
That's
you know
what
what?
she's
If I
thinking.
start seeing numbers in my dream, I'm gonna start writing them down.
Yeah, and play them.
Yeah. Have you
Play
ever
'em, you
talked
never
to?
know.
Yeah. Have you ever like talked to like a psychic to find out if you have any abilities or nothing?
No, I know. I keep telling my mom we should go and find one, like, to see, like, if we have something. I don't know. Like, maybe me in my dreams, I must be like, I have that kind of energy while I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but
Something is definitely telling you something, and
yeah, what happened if that little creature thing, when put me under the bed, if gave me something?
Yeah, right. Give you magical powers.
True.
He's like giving me powers. Like, you're gonna have the dream
Yeah,
power.
it's like you were gonna be gifted now.
Yeah. So what happened if that's, you never know. Oh my goodness. But oh my God. But I love having you guys here, like, talking about this
Yes,
stuff.
me too.
I don't know if you guys are available next Sunday. You guys can come over and give
'cause
you
it would
your
be nice to hear more stories about what you
Yeah,
guys do
yeah.
and like.
We've caught in some pretty. I mean, there's stuff
yes.
that's happened that at the time that's happened like real time, but it's
Mhm.
mostly when we edit is when I'm
Mm,
like,
yeah, when you
it's
see it, and stuff, and-
yeah,
Yeah, because everything's calm. You're focused on the video. You're hearing and
Yeah.
listening, and
yeah,
I'll have to show you my one that I don't know if you guys are familiar with Ghost Equipment. It's this device. You've probably seen them if you watch Ghost Show. It's red and black. It's circle and it has an antenna. So that
Mm,
thing, the antenna
Yes.
was like spinning in front of us, but it wasn't really scary. It was more like, oh my god, is that really happening?
yeah.
I'll have to show you.
because it's not supposed to spin. It's an antenna.
It screws on.
Oh,
It's
Oh my
It
goodness.
also, like it
It's going
became,
like this.
it was something like it became loose, and it was just like doing a
Every time it went off, and it's
spin.
not supposed to do that. I try to
Oh,
debunk it. I
wow.
cannot debunk it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is so
We've been catching
awesome.
And then
lately
yeah,
we've
and
been catching
it would
really
stop.
good
It would
stuff.
spin, and then it would stop, and then it would spin again.
And it was
Why?
I debunk it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
See.
The
I would like
one
to know.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the ones that they do with the flashlight when they're like they turn on and off. That is
Yeah.
Mm.
Some
Yeah.
people,
those are cool.
I don't know. Everybody has an opinion about that. Some people are like, "Oh, it's the rubber seal in there. It heats up and it turns up."
Mhm.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. I don't really use those.
Yeah.
on investigations,
Yeah.
but I've seen it happen, and I'm like, "Oh, shit," like wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
That is
caught
so
those.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share the last episode you guys had that you guys do lives too. I'll put the
Mhm.
link right here in the comments and then I'll add it on the description later on.
Thank you.
So they can follow you guys on YouTube.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys go live also
On Sundays, yeah.
on Sundays and
Mhm.
follow you guys on it. I'll add also I'm gonna add your Instagram too so they can follow you guys there on Instagram so they can see the other videos that you guys had added. And
Where do
it's
you wanna
pretty
go
cool.
investigating? I know you're in California and we're in, like close to each other.
Yes, that would be so
Last
cool. Like
last
we can
week.
go over there. You guys come out here. Like it will be cool.
Mhm.
Like I said, yeah. As soon as you can come out of the community, the
Cemetery there.
cemetery. But see,
Is it
for some
open
reason,
at night though, or no?
no, they do close at night.
Okay.
But you know what? It doesn't scare me. I don't know. It
Good.
gives me some kind of peace.
A
Like
lot of
it's
people say
weird.
that. Yeah, everybody that has abilities that's
Right.
gifted say that cemeteries are peaceful.
Yeah,
I've
like I
noticed
don't
that.
know. It doesn't.
Everybody that's psychic or has some abilities always say that they find cemeteries peaceful.
Peaceful.
And I find them sad and depressed
Yeah.
because that's where your loved
Mhm.
one is.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 And you know what? And it's funny because next week I'll talk to you guys. If you guys are able to come, this apartment that we used to live that is
Uh-huh.
also everybody had experiences. And when I pass by there, I get scared.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah,
See,
I'll
these are
tell
the
you guys
places
more.
I need to get in.
Yes, like
I
I
need to
Yeah.
go for our first time investigating together.
there's few
Yeah.
places here that we live that you guys could go. My mom's house, one of them.
I know we can have a live episode of.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Do you guys do any
But
live?
I don't want your mom to be like freaked out because I mean it's different.
She's
you
gonna
know
love it.
But you know it's there, but then once it confirms it with like
Yeah.
that's the
exactly.
different thing
Yeah,
when she
it's a
sees
whole
it on
different story.
camera, like a full like or like she hears devices going off. She may be like, "Oh my god," you know.
Yeah.
I just want her to
You
be
know,
like 100%.
That's why she put. That's why she has cameras in her house because she wants to catch things.
Yeah.
Oh my God. She likes. I'm telling you, she loves this stuff. She loves it so much that she's like, I want to buy a Tesla.
I'm taking your
because-
mom ghost hunting. All right,
Oh
bring
my
your mom
God.
with us.
Yes. My mom was saying that she wanted a
Yeah.
Tesla because
The
she saw a video on the camera from
Yeah.
the.
I'm gonna rent
Yeah.
one. Yep, I want to rent one for that reason.
That's
Yeah,
the
she's
only
seen the
reason
pictures
why
too.
she wants one. Because of the camera.
I love your mom. She sounds so fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah, no, she's,
Oh man.
she's something else.
Yes, like she's not. Yeah, she's not. She's the one who's like, I am afraid of ghosts.
I love it.
But yeah, the next week, like I'll tell you guys about that other
Okay.
apartment that I sometimes I want to go and ask to see if there's anything there to the other people who
Yeah.
live
If it's
there
still
I
happening.
would love to get in there. Yeah.
because
I wonder if
yeah,
the people, like any tenants that live there have stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
One day if I pass by there, I kind of pass by there often, so I'm gonna if I see them out, I'm
See
gonna
like somebody outside, say, "Hey, do you have
hey. Oh,
anything
Mhm.
I just
your house?
thinking about it. I know. You have
Anything
an
weird
extra person
An
living with
extra
you
person,
guys.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
well, thank you guys so
Thank you
much.
so much for having us.
And of course, like next week, if you guys are available, please come over
Yeah, I think
and
you're off next week, right? Next Sunday. So his schedules are different. So
Yeah,
either he'll be
schedule. Mhm.
available, or we'll both be available. But for sure, I will.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can stop by and we'll obviously we'll be watching you guys too.
Yeah.
It's fun. I need to
Yeah.
finish the rest of your guys' episode because
Oh,
I
thank
was
you.
like driving and I came home,
No, it's totally fine. Yeah, no, it's
but
totally fine. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
need
it's
to
okay.
finish it and
Maybe
then
we can
watch the
bring
other
you
ones.
on with your stories. I mean, because you seem like you guys have a lot of cool stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, whenever you want me to go for, let me know. We'll
Especially the
join.
video with
The
the
plate being
plate.
thrown.
Oh yeah,
That's
that one.
crazy. Yeah, if you have any
Yes.
videos or anything you guys want to share, I would
Mhm.
love
I
to.
know.
I
Yeah, I
want to do.
know.
I think I want to do like every once in a while. I want to do like a live, and I want to have people call in with their stories and maybe share some of their evidence. So I think
Oh
that'd be really
yeah,
fun. So
Mm,
that's true.
yeah.
so I told him that I want to start doing that. Not as much, not every month, but or not every weekend like we do with our show, but like every
Yeah.
once in a while. I
Mhm.
think that'd be really cool to hear
Yeah.
people's stories.
Yeah.
And I would love to have you guys on that one too.
Yeah, of course. Anytime, let us know. And I know, you know what? I was thinking if my mom had a video of when my aunt was there,
Mm-hmm.
but no, I remember I asked her and she tried to go back and there was nothing. You
hate
could
that.
like it was
That
not
happened to
working.
us.
It was
Yeah.
not working. Like she couldn't find like it was not recording that
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, we have
It's
stories
weird.
where our camera will track something, like the green boxes.
Mhm.
Nothing's there.
Mhm.
It's tracking, but nothing's there.
Nothing's
Yeah.
there. Didn't happen all the time, but it has happened.
Yeah.
Oh man, make sure
Oh, no,
George, make sure your cameras are always recording.
I know recording. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, again, thank you guys.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Make sure you guys follow them, and I
Yes.
will add on the description.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All
Good
right, thank
night.
you.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.